What's up, everybody? Hang on just a second. Let me just get set up. Ah, God damn it. Sorry about that. I'll just actually gotta get set up here so that way you guys can be able to see my happy face. Hold on. No, and voila. So anyway, hold on. Let me just add a couple of guys to the screen here. There we go. Hey. Oh, I figured today.
So we're dunking on Gigguk today, huh?
Yeah.
Apparently, open chat stream.
Oh, we're actually saving that for tomorrow because basically, Joker wanted to actually save it. He suggested that we should save that for tomorrow. So
No.
So tomorrow will be the open chat.
Well, that's disappointing, but all right, let's go on.
Oh God! Apparently, freaking what do I want to say there? Anime AJ Productions was trying to actually, freaking get into a bit of a shouting match with me yesterday. Freaking pissed me the fuck.
You're cool people and all. Well, really, you are. That being said, Gigguk is many things, but an actual anime fan, he is not. Like, good God, have you seen his neck is dead video? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, that made me want to punch. That made me want to reach into the computer, scream, and reach out and dig my fucking fingers into his fucking throat.
Someone should make a response video to that.
I mean, basically, I tried actually telling him, basically, he's more than welcome to come out to the live stream and we can actually settle this like men. But apparently, he decided that I was actually just being disrespectful to him. And basically, I tried telling him that he's not actually freaking acting rationally. And yet, he starts spamming me with a whole bunch of messages. And I was trying to get my fucking work done yesterday. Trust me. Oh, are you talking about Gigguk being a coward or Anime AJ Productions there, BC?
I'm pretty sure you were talking about Gigguk.
Yeah, freaking. And also the whole current video where he's actually says, I hate weeps. That just shows, I even actually showed freaking Anime AJ Productions, the freaking Necro 13 video. But apparently he said that freaking Necro is a liar. He actually uses ad hominems and shit like that.
I haven't even heard of Necro 13 using ad hominems, dude. I mean, I've heard of anime haters using ad hominems.
I never heard of that thing what you just said.
Necro 13? Yeah. Basically, he's actually a commentary channel. We got Dio.
Cockadoodle pussy.
What up, Shimon, dude?
Hey, Matt, did you get the post I tagged you in?
Okay, what's up?
Alright, well, go to Twitter and you'll see. I know you're going to like it.
Aw, dude.
Hell yeah.
You know me way too well there, Shimonetta, dude.
We like giant robots. You like giant robots.
Dude, if anybody does not like giant robots, you're fucking sus, let me tell ya.
Exactly. Like, it's just... It's giant fucking robots. And Megas X...
Pretty much the coolest invention known to man next to video games and heavy metal.
And Megas XLR is just so damn good. It's sad that it only had 2 seasons before it got canceled.
No thanks to fucking corporate bullshit and MTV. Yeah.
Hey.
By the way,
Matt.
The original creators of Megas XLR were actually originally made a unsung classic on MTV called Downtown.
Nice.
Okay, but What I want to say here is that at least Megas XLR got 2 seasons. It could have ended up like Symbiotic Titan with just one.
Oh yeah, and Symbiotic Titan was good too, but again, it feels like Culture Network really wanted to kind of throw away all the good shows and make room for more like kitty kid shows because they,
Yeah,
God,
they kind of lost their dick the moment the new CEO came around.
hey, who remembers Culture Network live action stuff? Like, yes, I totally want to watch Cartoon Network for the live action stuff.
Yeah,
No,
same
it's
here
mostly for
because
cartoons. No one cares about live action stuff. If you want to fucking watch live action
Tell
stuff,
that
go to
to
like
Disney.
MTV or something.
Tell that to Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
It's like this.
Yeah.
If I'm watching the History Channel, I want to watch the History Channel. There needs to be things that are historical on it. I don't need to see a comedy movie on the History Channel.
yes, I mean that's why it's called Cartoon Network, not fucking Cartoon Reel. Jesus fucking Christ! Learn to read the fucking room, you dipshits.
Not just Looney Tunes, but also the classic Hanna-Barbera and DC Animated Universe content back in Cartoon Network.
Yeah, and basically for DL, basically we're freaking just dunking on Gigguk again because apparently freaking what I want to say there, Anime AJ Productions actually started freaking going after me about like me freaking dunking on Gigguk after his I Hate Leaves video.
You know what's hilarious is you see how these people's fans are. You're not allowed to, disrespect their god, so to speak. They can say whatever they want to you, but you better not say
Gods.
anything to Geek Puke or Ocean Jizz or Professor Shitaku or any of them.
And to that I say, what gods?
But one thing I do want to
Exactly.
throw out there, and it's just like what Jay Senpai was bringing up in his video. We anime fans don't hate each other or other anime fans. We do not like the Puritans or the normies who slither into our hobbies and demand it change to suit their sensitivities. Guess
Yeah,
what? I
ever wondered why the whole anime fandom is such a nightmarish post-nuclear hellscape full of miserable people? It's because of these assholes. Not because we weebs hate each other. Fuck that.
But of course, it's this whole they
Exactly.
gotta make that narrative where they are the victims. Like we, anime fans, we hate others because blah 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 blah. No, you people slither into our fandom and demand that there be this forced diversity. You demand that there be tokenism. You demand it to suit your taste. But guess what? Nothing has to suit your little pussy ass Nancy bitch taste. If you don't like something, don't watch it. I personally don't really care much for that much mecha. I do plan on watching the Gundam Witch of Mercury because it did pique my interest, but I'm not a huge mecha fan. And guess what? I'm not going to, complain about it. I'm not going to,
Yeah,
complain to others.
at least you recognize giant robots are fucking cool, man. I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, Giant Robots are fucking amazing as hell and kick ass, but it's not really my, taste. And just like with a lot of people, they always complain about the fan service. Well, here's the thing: ecchi and harem anime is meant for just that. Now, I will say there are some times where it can be a bit annoying. A good case in point would be in Fire Force, where the main character saves Maki. Wait, was it Tamaki or Maki? The cat girl one.
Tamaki.
Tamaki, thank you, Tamaki. And okay, so she sent from the store guy, what his name was, and like the whole him accidentally kissing her by accident, that was kind of like, come on, that kind of ruined the moment because this was supposed to be the scene where he comes in and protects her and kind of stands for her honor and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
totally get where you're coming from, but that's just the thing. Basically, sometimes a little bit of I actually prefer a balance between plot, subtext, and fan service.
By the
It
But
way,
actually has
Venture, you asked a pretty good question. What will happen if we show Seamus from Freedom Toon some anime? Who knows? I mean, he may he may just say he may just be repulsed. Most he may enjoy stuff like, oh, let's say Ninja Scroll. He may just be indifferent. Who knows?
oh, and also what's hilarious is these idiots. They want to sit there and talk about us being incels and we hate women. Blah blah blah. No, we enjoy women. We enjoy kick-ass women in animes.
Yeah, I mean, the whole selling point to anime in the first place was badass women. See also Lum the Invader Girl from Urusa Yatsura or the Lovely Angels from Dirty Pair.
Don't forget Mr. A's wife, Revi.
Oh yeah,
And guess what?
definitely.
And guess what? Even though it's itchy, it's still cool as hell. Seven Kagura, Seven Mortal Sins, Queen's Blade, all of them had badass women and action, stuff like that. What's funny is they ignore that because it destroys their narrative. They want women to be like the woke comics where they act like toxic masculine men and they don't need no man to save them and all that shit.
In other words, they want
to actually add to Dio's point. They just want women to actually look as per se potato people.
every anime girl to be Rey from the Star Wars sequels. And they use the term sequels loosely because, good lord, they are not Star Wars in any shape or form.
Yeah, in fact, let me break out like for a second. So,
The day
because
Disney bought Star Wars is the day Star Wars died.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, Star
we're just
Wars.
watching the slow death of a good IP.
The only Disney buyout that actually worked was the Marvel, but that's only because the MCU films pre Captain Marvel were at least decent, and of course there was Endgame. But like I keep saying, Endgame is the end of the MCU. Why do they continue the MCU after Endgame? Like Jesus.
And one thing I do want to throw out there, since we're talking about the anime industry and stuff like that, I want to bring up Big Mignon for one moment because
Oh, you're talking about
something happened. Let me
it's
finish.
season by
let
Let me
Dio finish.
finish. Something happened the other day, as we probably already know. The Damian Mills was caught, literally caught with physical evidence of CP. And yet Funimation, or rather Soymation, goes silent. They're not saying a damn thing whatsoever. But when Vic
Yeah, that's what
Mignon
pissed me
was
off completely.
but when Vic Mignon was said to have done things, mind you, he didn't do, with no evidence whatsoever, to this day you have people grilling him, hating him, despising him, loathing him. And yet
Remember, folks, Christian dude bad because the Wookiees say so.
and yet
And this is why I don't believe the fucking Wokies, okay? In fact, the Wokies could just seriously suck a freaking dick.
I mean that's not really an insult to them, but the thing is, why aren't they complaining about Damian Mills? Oh, that's right. He's a part of the alphabet community, where it's okay to do whatever you want so long as you are their token, their little thing that they want to protect.
Oh, that just reminds me of an Isaac Butterfield video I just saw about an absolute asshole from Australia.
Oh god, don't remind me of Austria because I seen this one fucked up video. God damn, I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know what the context is, but there was this giant, ugly, Muppet-looking eldritch abomination thing, and those children around it, and the giant eldritch Muppet thing gave birth. Mind you, it had a Muppet vagina with a baby Muppet coming.
Oh my god, I actually just remember that too. God
Yes.
damn it, dude.
To be fair, you reminded me of it when you said fucking Australia. Like, ah. And mind you, by the
I
way,
guess that's fair, but
Australia.
my brain, my fucking brain hurts now.
But mind you, Australia bans, anime and manga because think about the children. But seeing this eldritch horror thing that looks like what the embodiment of a third wave feminist would look like is a-okay for children to look and gaze upon.
Yeah, if you want to talk about freaking Lovecraft manga or anime, Junji Ito.
Oh yeah, Junji Ito is pretty much modern day Lovecraft. If we're gonna go that route.
It's never enough with these people. First, if anime gets or manga gets like banned or censored, it's because it's for the children, and then there's the other third wave feminist BS. Is that they have to be censored because it doesn't follow, like, it goes against our narrative.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You see, you got like people like freaking Gigguk, Ocean Dork.
I prefer calling him Gip fuck.
Mother's disappointment.
The anime douche.
Don't you mean anime ma'am?
Yeah, anime ma'am. I used to like to just call him an anime douche because Joey. I actually have a better name for him, Joey Barfslinger.
Oh, and don't forget Butterboy.
Oh yeah, Butterboy.
Oh god, he still owes us an apology after what he said about me and you guys, calling us the Council of Neckbeards.
Yeah, not to mention Moculus too. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that guy like the plague, okay? In fact, I know. I could actually say, Sleaze Dog, freaking Geep Puke, the anime douche, freaking
Mother's disappointment.
Mother's disappointment. We're never fail.
I got it. Mother should have swallowed.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, I prefer calling For Never World For Never Laid.
You know what's funny is when it comes to trash taste, we don't need to come up with a fun little nickname. I mean, it's already in their name. Trash taste. They're garbage.
Yeah, the joke writes itself, man.
Exactly.
I mean, I still gotta get back into doing my freaking Talking Animal with Mr. Henry 343.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we're called the Council Weebs, because we actually like what we like.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to get more people back into the good old days.
Damn right, man. I'm still getting people to watch Votoms.
Yeah, in fact, Fire King X, I have never actually subscribed to Gigguk. I actually used to subscribe to Joey, but I actually had subscribed from him because he's being too much of a fucking douchebag.
Honestly, I was never aware of anything like that until you guys pointed it out to me. But then again, I was a newcomer anime fan, so I didn't know any better.
Yeah, in fact,
that's why you're lucky.
My only suggestion, you should actually try getting into classical anime, because basically, without the classical stuff, we wouldn't actually have the stuff that we have today.
Yeah, I know. It's just I have to find the DVDs and Blu-rays for classical anime. It's tough like that.
Might I suggest you going to Right Stuff Anime, dude? I mean, they got some really good selections of classic anime from here to Gundam.
Not to mention, I'm also trying to find the subbed version of classical anime as well.
I mean, I still like the dub of freaking. I still actually like the dub of Black Lagoon. Okay,
Well,
the
yeah,
dub
Black,
still stands
the
to me.
Black Lagoon's really good. Let me tell you.
Oh,
yeah,
speaking of doves, so Soymation or the Western localization strikes yet again. There's an anime called Tiger and Bunny, season 2, I believe this is. And the latest episode, the localizers decided it would be a smart idea to change the words to feminist. And here's what I want to say. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. There is no such thing as a 100% accurate translation of any foreign media because a lot of words in English don't exist anywhere else in the world and vice versa. But a translator's job is to make sure you get the main point across and get what the character is saying. Well, there are words that do exist, like konnichiwa can easily be translated to hello. You have something like gazaimasu, which is a more proper way of saying hello to a more formal way of saying hello to someone higher up, like a boss or a parent, whatever. Konnichiwa gozaimasu or hayo gozaimasu, arigato gozaimasu is basically saying thank you, sir, or thank you, ma'am, within the proper context. But gozaimasu itself cannot be translated because it's not sir nor ma'am. It's just the formal proper greeting. And you have, these SJWs, these localizers who don't even care for that. Their idea is to take a word, and if they find a way to change it to fit their agenda, they will. Instead of saying, like, say hola amigo, which is hello friend in Spanish, they will change it to I'm Latinx to fit their stupid narrative because, well, that's just what they do. They want to appeal to the mentally challenged people on Twitter who think this shit is real. There's no
Yeah, I
such.
still gotta sit down and watch Monster because
God,
basically,
anyone
I was
any
like
Latino who calls
episodes of it.
himself
Good.
yeah, any Latino who calls himself Latinx, I'm immediately pulling red flags here and there, dude. Like, Jesus fuck. What? Just fucking what?
wait, what about the subtitles changing it? The subtitles as well.
I mean, here's the thing. It depends. Okay, so Japan, like again, most countries, there's multi meanings for a certain word. Fun fact for you: the word hachi. Now, it has two meanings depending on the context and the kanji you use. Hachi means 8 if you're counting. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go, nana, and then hachi. And when you're talking about a bee, the kanji is different. In bee, I mean bumblebee, not B as in the letter, BEE. So it's going to still be called Hachi. However, when it comes to these, again, the localizers, they will sit there and change it to something that will fit their stupid agenda. But though I can get behind an idea of sometimes it's hard to figure out what the word is supposed to be. But the main point is to be at least as accurate as possible to the Japanese text.
Exactly, but these people, they just want to freaking sit there, just like Gigguk, and just freaking say how bad you are as a freaking human being. They try to demoralize and dehumanize us as human beings.
Oh yeah, I never got over the fact that he called someone called our taste shit. Like, goddamn. Apparently, I'm the only one who loves Mecha in the world. Considering Mecha fans are some of the most hardcore fan bases I've ever been a part of.
Okay, so two things. One, I will admit my taste in anime is trash. I mean, I mostly watch the shonen and 2000s mecha and isekai stuff. But here's the thing.
Dude, you're budding. You're just a budding anime fan. You give it time.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm trying to get across here. I haven't seen enough anime, thus my taste is trash. And secondly, if it hasn't happened already, I'm willing to bet like Soymation is going to edit the subbed anime and insert their political agenda in subbed animes.
Geek
Or
Freak brings up
or Crunchyroll.
Savix made a video about that Funimation on this, changing the dub. Yeah, like in Dragon Maid, where you have Toru and Ruko talking about the patriarchal system, absolutely destroying the original text of what the characters said to fit your stupid agenda. Just like that one skateboard anime where the actual text was to everyone who likes skateboard, the localizers decided to be a smart idea to say ladies and bros and non-binary hoes. Like why? That was stupid. That was cringe. And what
That
makes it
was
even worse
stupid.
is if you go to YouTube and look up that clip, you will see a bunch of mentally challenged people in the comment section saying, "Oh my god, I feel seen. I'm a non-binary snowflake and I feel seen now. Ooh woo." Like, no, you're not non-binary. You're mentally challenged. That's what you are. That's only male or female. That's it. One or
Yeah,
the other.
yeah. Anyone, I call non-binary people fucking retards at this point.
I mean, that's exactly
Okay,
what they
guys,
are.
guys. Geek Freak says Gigguk voted to stay in the EU years ago, so yeah, Gigguk is a leftist.
So in other words, Babbage.
Yes, and one other thing to also note, by the way, I'm glad I brought up the whole non-binary thing because I was watching this one video by Gothix, a woman who talks about lefties and how pathetic they are and stuff like that, right? So she was doing this one video called Libs of TikTok, just kind of doing commentary on each one, and holy shit! I'm gonna give you a few just so you can see what kind of people they are, even though you already know what kind of people these people are. But anyway, so there was this one girl who was crying. She has DID. It's basically a mental disorder where she has multiple voices in her head. And she was like, I am so glad that we live in a day and age where we can get the bodies we want. And she wants to get a transition to become a man. Mind you, she's not a transgendered individual. The voice in her head is a man. And so she's like, I need to give him the. What the hell? Instead of seeking mental help, you instead just go, nope, I need to, let the voice in my. Hold on, Gothic's good. Oh, yeah, okay, someone who likes Gothic's. Good, good. But yeah,
I've never heard of it.
I'm gonna
she
have to
is
check
a.
out some of the Gothic stuff so
Yeah,
I
I'm
can actually
definitely.
see
I,
what they're
Yeah, I'm
I'll
actually
show
like.
you the video.
checking out Gothics later on too.
I'll show you the video. I mean, she's a good YouTuber, and like she gives it to you straight. She doesn't hold any bias or anything. And one of the things also, there's this girl, again, mentally challenged girl who was like, and I quote, so when a woman sees me as a woman, okay. When a woman sees me as non binary, okay. When a woman sees me as a man, not okay. All right. And then she goes to when a man sees me as a man, okay. When a man sees me as non-binary, okay. When a man sees me as woman, not okay. In other words, if a man sees her as a woman, that's not okay. But if a woman sees her as a woman, that is okay. But the woman cannot see her as a man, and it's just like, what the like, this is pure mental disorder.
Yeah, these people, including that freaking contrarian asshole, freaking Smoke Talks, and his freaking mental gymnastics over saying that Japan is misogynistic and shit. That's
Oh
just
yeah,
contrarian bullshit.
Japan most certainly is misogynistic, even though they care a lot more about their women than we do a good chunk of the time.
And I mean, mind you, there are some issues with Japan, such as sexual harassment on the trains. That is a thing that we cannot look away from. But at the same time, when you look at anime, first off, there's a lot of mangaka that are female who make this stuff. Not only that,
Good
but you also
examples
got.
being Rumiko Takahashi.
Yes, and not only that, but you also got women who cosplay as these sexy women, like Yoko from Gurren Lagann, Faye Valentine, Seven Cowgirl Girls, Monster Sumi Girls. Insert sexy character here. And so it's like, there's consent. They're doing this because they like these characters. But the
Oh,
wokies.
but Shimonetta, dude, don't you know? Cosplay is not consent because those idiotic wokey fucks keep saying it ain't.
But it's just not
Yeah.
what the wokies say because they're mentally challenged. They think there's more than two genders, and that they think that men can have periods and women can have penises.
Oh God
That is
damn it.
no world I ever want to live in. Fuck that. I'm out.
I'll actually come and join you in another world, I guess, because
I mean, well,
basically,
Yeah, I'm more jumping on the bubblegum crisis or Pat Labor world because this world's a little too bullshit for me.
We are
Same
living
here.
in the worst
I'll come and join you.
possible timeline.
but what makes it even more hilarious, though, is remember these people are all for supporting the LGBT and blah blah blah. But now it's like, lesbians are not allowed to say they hate penises and stuff because that's transphobic. Because women can have penises, and yet what they fail to realize is a lesbian likes the same body type as she does, just like a gay man likes the same body type as he does, and there's nothing transphobic about it. They want to erase the LG and B because it hits the little fifis, and it's like, there is gender. Two genders, lesbians exist, bis exist, gays exist, trans exist. You wonder why there is so much hatred towards the LGBT. You are the reason. You are the reason why there are people who hear someone's LGBT and go, oh God, not these freaks. Because you
yeah.
deserve it.
Also, the Zinger, aka El Otaku, aka the Weepler, says, "Have you guys ever encountered who believes that anime is a factor for the route that the U.S. is going, regardless if they lean left and right?"
In other words, more anime hater inner gibberish.
Honestly, I
rhetoric.
don't care at this point.
We do not care. It's like saying comic books are leading to the downfall of society. That's just bullshit talk.
Yeah,
That's just
it's
that,
all
but
just,
they're
freaking.
that's
Yeah,
just that,
and
but they're upset that manga and anime is doing better than their woke garbage that no one wants to read. And also to kind of answer who was it? Oh yeah, evolution. Cosplay is not consent. It is a sexist term, and it's only protecting entitled women. Yeah, notice how the people who are always complaining about this is sexist, sexy women is bad. Notice how there's always these beach whales with pink hair and 5 o'clock shadows with pronouns in their bio.
yeah, this is. In fact, don't even get me started on another part of Gigguk's video saying if you actually have an anime profile pic of a cute anime girl that actually shows like your real you're afraid of actually showing who you really are. Dude, the reason why I chose to have Revy as my
Yeah,
profile pic is because, freaking Revy is my goddamn waifu.
Not just
Okay?
and
that,
there's a
but
reason why I have id as my profile pic because I love Xenogears. It's my favorite thing ever, and people want to harp on me for having a anime profile pic. Fuck you.
not just that, but you have the right to what you enjoy, and it's guess what? I would rather have the person with a profile pic than the damn mentally challenged person with pronouns in their bio, because at least y'all have common sense. SJWs, they lack everything, not just common sense, but hospitality and everything like that.
Dude, if there's anyone with whose profile pics we should dunk on, it's the Amazing World of Gumball. It's people with the Amazing World of Gumball profile pics, or Steven Universe. No offense there, DD.
No, I
But
mean, to be fair,
basically
even
people with
Didi
freaking
kind of.
talent style.
But I mean, even Didi kind of, understands that because, like, even she has stated when it comes to being in the fandom, she has to kind of keep it low brow because it's like, oh yeah, my community is a bit.
I'm just gonna excuse me for a sec. There we go. That's probably better.
Besides, you were cool with Bill, but if you want to change your profile pic, that's cool. Besides, you should actually have the right to actually choose what you want to do there, Shadow.
Yeah,
We
I
Yeah,
can't
know. I
judge
man.
you
know.
for
I
anything
mean,
that
nothing
you
wrong
think.
with your last profile pic, dude. I mean,
I know. I just didn't want to make this less
I
awkward.
said I will always have my waifu in my profile pic, and he actually has a pic of Rem right next to him.
and that's perfectly fine there, Senrai Kai.
Yeah, in fact, thumbs up because basically Rob and Rem actually are, such wonderful, wonderful waifu. And it's such that Subaru actually freaking rejected Rem like that. Oh,
Yeah, but at the same time, though, Subaru was in love with and married. Was it married? What
Oh,
wasn't no?
dude,
Julia.
you
Yeah,
gotta read the one by Shiny Evolution. Those who have pronouns in their bios are basically Chris Chan worshippers / cultists.
yeah. Because I mean, when you really think about it, going back to that one video that I was telling you about a moment ago, Gothic's video, when she was talking about the lips of TikTok, these people had that Chris Chan vibe because you got that one mentally challenged girl with DID. It's like the voice in my head is a man, so I gotta get a transition. Like what the fuck? Then there was this one little bitch with a 5 o'clock shadow. It's like, hi. Don't let people tell you can't get a period because I got my first period. Oh my god! And
Oh
it's
my
just
god. Any girl with a 5 o'clock shadow has got me going.
I hate to be that guy, but what's a
Is
5 o'clock
the
shadow?
giant gas meteor that's coming to kill us all here yet?
goddamn shadow. A 5 o'clock shadow is what usually older people get when they don't shave for a couple of weeks and you got like a whole like it's a growing beard, but it's like after 3 weeks, so it's not 3 weeks. After like 3 days, the beard's kind of gets that 5 o'clock shadow.
Ah, okay. I think I see that. Okay.
But anywho,
Never mind. Never mind.
the point here is these people, they do have that Chris Chan mentality because they're walking around here with the little pronouns, playing pretend. Oh, look at me, I'm a non-binary, non-binary trans Gabian vegetarian that eats meat on Tuesdays, individual. Yes, we exist. And like, no, you don't exist. You're mentally challenged. You should be
Exactly.
seeking help.
But these people, they just love to force their freaking agendas onto other people because, oh god.
Oh
In
god,
fact,
what you just who you just had an encounter with is basically just your average Nihonga-phobic, xenophobic bigot.
yeah. In fact, we should actually even add freaking. We should even actually make a definition for freaking Nahangaphobia. Basically, it's actually people who actually have an open prejudice against people of Japan, whether it's the culture, the people, or just the country itself.
And
Yeah.
also to sit there and say anime and manga shouldn't be successful, like, man, of all the flavors you could be, you chose to be a salty ass motherfucker. Because what I hear, let's translate what you just said there. Translation: I'm mad that manga and anime is doing better than modern day comics because people should really read Captain Marvel and enjoy that she looks like a ma'am.
Yeah.
No, no,
How
no, no,
about
no, 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 no,
you?
no, no, no,
I,
no, no,
I
no,
think
no,
I'd
no,
much
no.
rather. I think I'd much rather yeet myself into Mount Fuji at this point.
And while I do get the point where you're trying to come across where manga is better, I feel like manga and anime should have never been mainstream.
Oh
It,
no, it
Yeah,
should have, because now look what's happening.
well, yeah, I know. It's just these parasites might take over anime and manga. And
yeah,
Already in the middle of doing just that, unfortunately.
yeah. In fact, here's the thing. Let me just put it like this: freaking making anime and manga mainstream is both. It's a double-edged sword. It's both a gift and a curse. The gift is you're
Yeah,
actually giving.
it is. I mean, on one hand, and manga and anime being more widely accepted, it is a good thing. But on the other hand, you also run the risk of having a bunch of woke idiots slash fake posers slash douche fucks.
I quote Revsep Desu and say, Zoomers discovering anime was a mistake.
Yeah,
Yes, because they
exactly my point there, Shadow.
Yes, because they want to change it to fit their little standards. They can't stand the fact that there's, interesting characters, good-looking female characters, and it hurts their little fifis because, like, how come this is doing better than my woke-ass comic book that deals with gender identity?
Because nobody wants to be freaking preached to. That's what. And basically, anime
Exactly.
and manga doesn't preach to anybody. It just actually gives us good stories, relatable characters. It's aesthetically pleasing, and it's also got it's got some freaking spice of fan service actually sprinkled right in. Okay, stunned silence.
Oh no, I
just
was looking
trying
at
to.
a.
I'm just trying to think what to say.
But no, it's absolutely true though. These people are absolutely disgusting, sad, and pathetic. When Gigguk made a video about that years ago about should anime be, yeah, no, it should have been me too. And I'm pretty sure Guy Puke, said something stupid because it's Guy Puke. He's a part of the show, the channel, Trash Taste, which is just as garbage as he and everyone else in it is. I mean, hell, you got that fat blobfish named Unseen Dickwad. I mean, Unseen Japan. Sorry, honest mistake. Who wants Japan to change their ways to meet his white American Seattle living standards?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on November when the freaking red wave comes, but I'm actually trying to stay the hell out of politics. I can admit that because I'll actually.
Also, in Japan, the subway, they have a Uzaki-chan poster up, and I couldn't help but think of fucking Unseen Ballsack and how he would probably re at the top of his virgin lungs. He'll then go to his wife, who's getting ass fucked by a real man. Hey, lady, I'm mad. And she'd be like, go the fuck away, Gary. I'm busy right now. But you can use the sock, you disgusting limp dick. Okay, hey, Bob. Hey Gary, I'm banging your wife now. Can you please leave us alone? Okay.
Wow, that's
Yeah, and
actually way
yeah,
more depressing than you who depicted it as.
I mean,
that's
I
a good
guarantee
point that
you.
mainstream is a double-edged sword. Despite the only thing that can be corrupted are the translations, but is anything else? Probably not.
I can't.
And even then, it's only the dubs are affected so far.
Yeah, Thank fuck not. The Japanese aren't willing to throw away their artistic credibility for some wokies ass fuck and
But
bullshittery.
that probably won't stop them from editing the subtitles from making them to edit the original message into something else.
It would not be a surprise whatsoever. Like, I guarantee you, these people would go out of their way and make a woke anime. I mean, hell, High Guardian Cringe, which, mind you, is completely forgotten by the targeted demographic, and even the LGBT community didn't give two shits about it. It was woke. The straight white men were bad and evil, while the ladies were all proper and wonderful and wholesome. And you got your little tokens, your little self-insert, which was all garbage. And
Oh,
even
don't
the
even get me started on Magical Girl Friendship Squad. God, that show was just ass cancer and a half.
that show was
In
absolutely
fact,
disgusting.
I can actually, I'm actually definitely gonna freaking make fun of those shows as well, like High Guardian Cringe and Magical Girl Friendship
Oh,
Squad in my Magical
wait,
Girl
wait.
Friendship.
Mr. Anime, you should do like a
What?
top 5 list if you ever reach to 350 subscribers, saying the
Tree Fitty?
top 5 worst, Western quote unquote anime.
Think you'll get Tree Fitty?
Yeah, but I'm actually still saving my Tree Fitty for freaking doing my Astolfo Documora.
Well, yeah, fair, but you should definitely like do that.
Yeah, why don't I actually save that one for like maybe like 375?
Oh, that would be entertaining.
But
I could always see.
also, I'm on Reddit right now, just kind of scrolling because I'm bored as fuck, and I see this random LGBT or slash thing. You're either a reptile trans guy or a rat trans guy. There's no in between. What the fuck is that? Like, these idiots, they just make up things. And oh, by the way, one thing I want to throw out there too, which is important, because Gothics even stated this as well, and I highly agree. Whenever someone says this is a safe space for the LGBT community, it's not. It's only a space for the mentally challenged people who identify as non-binary popsicle sticks. And guess what? I guarantee you, if you are a trans gay individual you have a mega hat on, they're gonna kick you out. It's like, no, you're toxic, you're disgusting, or whatever. They only want a safe space for their echo chamber for idiots who think like them.
Oh yeah, Fire King. I was about to do a stream, but it was accidentally deleted. So after this stream's over, I might as well make another one.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, best to actually, keep the hype going,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I totally get where you're coming from and all. But you see, that's just the thing. These people, they just want to freaking push their agendas onto us because, they just look down on us because they're actually just so snooty, like, freaking Giga. Oh,
Why
your
am I not
taste.
surprised?
Yeah, friggin' Christ. This is just friggin' ridiculous. It's like,
I
oh,
just
look
have
at the people down there actually enjoying their anime. In fact, I'm surprised that their taste in anime isn't just as shit as mine.
I'm pretty sure any rat individuals out there I'm pretty sure any woke rat individuals out there would probably shove the poor thing up their ass.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Neo, read the sign.
Oh, come on,
Well,
you
you
know it's
kind of walked into
true.
that one there, Shimonetta dude.
But seriously, guys, this is why we actually need to stand for what we believe in. In fact, I still stand by what I said in my video yesterday. This is me doubling down and saying Gigguk is still wrong about what he said. Sure, my taste in anime is trash. Necro 13 wasn't a liar. He didn't lie. He just actually, gave his opinions. And I don't actually see him using ad hominems either. And yet,
I've only just subbed to Necro 13, but I've watched his Duncan on Professor Otaku video, and all I gotta say is I'm giving that dude a golf clap on that one.
Seriously, someone should link me his channel.
Oh, so Necro 13?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, friggin' and there goes the dog.
I don't hear anything.
You have a dog?
Here you go there, Shadow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
My window's open, and I just actually heard the freaking dog run up the ramp because outside my window is actually the ramp that actually goes up towards our house.
So I want to ask, who let the dogs out?
Actually, he's my mom's dog, and his name's Duke.
Man, that went over your head.
I know the song "Who Let the Dogs Out" by the Baja Men.
Okay. Good. But also,
I can't believe I didn't get that freaking song stuck in my head.
Well, fun fact, apparently, Who Let the Dogs Out, it's Who Let the Dogs Out, and everyone always goes woof, 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 but it's supposed to be who. Like, it's one of those,
God, I hate that song, like, Jesus Christ. I just had that song out of my head a long time ago, and now you're bringing it back into my head. Jesus Christ!
It is the way. It is the way.
In fact, I've actually watched Ruby up until like volume 6, I think. I mean, after volume 3, it just went straight downhill. Talking about Ruby, of course.
Oh boy.
Because Ruby, after freaking Monty died, just went straight downhill and straight into a fucking trash fire. Because
okay. I feel like the series should have ended when Monty when Monty died. That's like after volume 3, like get rid of that cliffhanger moment. That's when the series should have ended, after Monty's dead. I mean, seriously. The creator of certain mangakas died and the series didn't continue, but in my opinion, it's for the best.
Yep, and, oh, you're on your Steam Deck? Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I wish I could get a Steam Deck so I could actually play some Steam games, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely, dude. Steam Deck's pretty good.
But the freaking price on that?
Oh, yeah, it's highway robbery, man.
Freaking $1,000 just to actually own one of those things? That's an arm and a leg.
Wait a minute, I thought the Steam Deck was $400. What are you talking
when
about?
I checked on it, it was like $1,000.
Goddamn scalpers!
I mean, yeah, freaking scalpers are the worst. They actually like how they actually usually buy PS5s and then jack up the price.
And PS5s are worthless anyway, so they can keep it.
Yeah. Don't really care about PS5 or Xbox Series X. I mean,
besides,
I'm happy
we're part
with
of the PC.
I'm just happy enough with my Switch. Thank you very much.
Besides,
I am happy with the PC because
guys.
I'm happy with the PC because, well, I don't have to worry about censorship like with PlayStation or the censor station.
Most, if not all of us, are pretty much part of the PC master race. So
yeah,
I don't really have a PC.
I think we've pretty much joined the PC master race by that by that point in time. Because although one thing that sucks about being a part of the PC Master Race is no more physical titles.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure that we could let that go, or at least for PC.
well, one thing I also
Yeah,
want to throw
but
out
I
there
would,
too is
but
the
I
fact.
kind of miss when PC had physical titles. Like, have you seen the packaging for PC games? Like, some of them even look like trapezoids, for God's sakes.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, in
probably
fact-
better off without them.
Yeah, but the cool thing about freaking PC is you can actually mod things.
Oh yeah, Nexus mods, man. Like, goddamn, that is one hell of a good website.
Man, it's absolutely headers because the mods for Elden Ring, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's absolutely fucked up. And fucked up in the good way.
Oh yeah, especially that guts mod for Elden Ring. Like, holy shit, that actually made me want to. That made me want to save up my money for the new PC so I could actually play Elden Ring without any chugging.
Well, not just that, but the
Yeah.
best thing about the PC is we don't really have to worry about censorship yet, mind you.
Honestly, I'm just
Yet.
satisfied with my indie titles, my retro throwback games as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm a proud supporter of RetroArch, man. I mean,
Oh yes, and also don't forget to always support indie as well because, well, it's
Not to mention,
it's safer with indie than it is with say the Sony and even Xbox. Even though Xbox is kinda it's it's not as strict as Sony is now with the censorship, but still though.
honestly, the only big budget multiplayer mainstream game I play is Among Us, and even then, that's not even big budget.
the only big budget triple A game I pretty much play, if you can even call it that, would be Elden Ring. And even then, that's more a FromSoft joint, as I am a huge FromSoft fan, especially from all the way back in the Armored Core days.
And I also laugh at fucking what's his face? Jim Sterling, who was crying about how
Oh yeah,
games need to
that
be
fat fuck.
games need to be more inclusive. It needs an easy mode. Now I just
No, it
imagine.
does not. You either
I just
get one or
imagine.
get fucked, man.
I just imagine Jim Sterling's stupid ass would be playing Super Mario for the NES. It's like, how do I walk? How do I shoot? How do I do stuff? There's no tutorial here. I'm Jim fucking Sterling. I demand to have an easy mode.
In other words, he wants the games to play for themselves. In which case, why didn't you watch a fucking Let's Play, you fat fuck?
Not just
Yeah,
that, but what makes
exactly.
it even more hilarious is these are the people who want not only everything to be easy as it is to breathe, he wants there to be a hand holding tutorial mechanic where it shows you how to jump, how to walk, how to wipe your own ass, etc. Like I'm just imagining people like Jim Sterling whenever they're trying to make a sandwich, they just rip the sandwich over. How do I make the sandwich? There needs to be an easy way to make this sandwich. How many breads do I need? Oh, I need to get mayonnaise. Where is the mayonnaise? There needs to be an easy way to open my fridge. And he's just banging his head on the fridge door. Why won't the fridge
Idiocracy
open?
ahoy, folks!
Like, why
Oh,
won't the
God.
fridge open? I'm Jim Sterling. It needs to open for my sensitivities.
Exactly. But these people, they don't really freaking care at all because God forbid, they actually pretty much prefer to actually, freaking live out the rest of their days as complete and freaking utter idiots. And we should actually let social Darwinism do its work.
Yes, thank you. I was more thinking the same thing. Hell, well, I actually agreed with Raging Golden Eagle. Let nature take its course and weed out the fucking dumbasses so the gene pool doesn't get so fucked up.
But
I feel like
freaking,
one of Raging Golden Eagle's thing was like, let the trash take itself out.
exactly. But God forbid, these people they just actually want everything to actually be, easy for them and actually have someone else actually do it for them. That's how freaking
Yeah,
lazy these people are.
as they say, hard times create
Hey,
strong men.
Maggie.
Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times.
Yeah, it's
And
never ending cycle.
these
It's a
Wokies are
circle.
beyond weak. These
Hey,
Wokies
Nick.
are beyond weak.
Yeah, in fact, turns out that Maggie's here, and she says, "Hey,
Hey,
guys."
Maggie.
Hey,
In
Maggie.
fact, we were just actually bitching about Gigguk there, Maggie. I mean,
Yeah,
especially,
we were we just
God,
called out Guy Puke about how much of a pathetic loser he is and how hilarious it is that he wants to sit there and complain about anime fans saying we anime fans hate one another when yet no, we just hate the Puritans. We are
Yeah, not
okay
to mention
with
his
there being.
jokes are anything but funny, dude. Like, goddamn, I haven't even laughed once at a single joke he told. Like, Jesus, dude, I
Have you
don't know
laughed
what
at
a fucking
the?
punchline is.
Oh
I
wait,
mean,
wait, wait, wait,
it's
wait. Hold up. Did you ever laugh at the fact that he exists?
Okay, now that's definitely a
that's
good
actually a
punchline,
joke.
Shadow. You actually know what a fucking punchline is.
aren't you fair? Guy Puke and the rest of the trash shake are all jokes. The reason why they can't tell a good joke is because they are joke themselves.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
the punchline.
basically, this is why we shouldn't take people like Joey Barslinger seriously.
No.
Like I said, we shouldn't. I didn't say we shouldn't.
Now, one other thing too, I was hoping that Dee Dee would be here, but one thing I do want to bring up though, she's not here because she's watching the trial of Amber Turd and Johnny Depp. But one thing I do want to bring up though is, as you know, I'm doing a D&D session with Shadow and Dee Dee, and uh, as I'm doing this, now creating my own homebrew world with a plot and got to think of what towns to make, what characters they're going to come across, and the challenges they will have to face. Well, as I'm doing this, I kind of also think, how the fuck do SJWs do this outside of the typical? They have their little non-binary prom and what else? Their coffee shop, or not coffee shop, but Starbucks thing going on.
I'm more
How
thinking of
else?
how to basically fuck up the whole coffee shop and non-binary bullshit prom by
I mean, his
having a bitchin' heavy metal concert like fucking power metal concert. I mean, y'all heard of Manowar?
Yeah, and
No,
to be
I
fair, Matt, you gotta think, you gotta remember, these are candy ass SJWs. Metal music and even rock and roll, even the most softest of rock, would hurt their little virgin ears. They gotta listen to
That's
that.
pretty much the
Just
idea there, Shaman Editing.
they gotta listen to that Justin Bieber music.
No, Yeah, they just want to force us to hear that god awful ukulele music. Like, dude, if I wanted a cure for insomnia, I'd actually go for a cure for insomnia.
Oh, definitely
Fire
gotta
King
have
Ed,
metal for
you
anime.
are reading my mind completely there, my homie.
Mm, mm. God damn, that went through my nose.
You know what? Screw it. Let's have a heavy metal mecha anime.
That's exactly what I've been proposing since forever ago.
Oh,
Maybe
you
we
mean
I
could
you want
agree
to
with
make
revive
that.
Megas XOR?
maybe we could like make the mechas themselves will be based on music artists or bands.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
you mean
dude.
we? Oh,
Oh
you mean
yeah.
we should Oh, you mean we should remake Megas XOR?
Cartoon Network will sue us.
Or make our own heavy metal mecha anime with an original storyline. Like,
And lays
think of
and
it about set like a dark dystopian future ruled by the woke, and we fight and a desperate group of freedom fighters fighting against their tyranny and giant robots.
Hell yeah.
and big titty waifus.
Their robots would be all, rainbow colored and look gay as fuck, while else would be badass and cool looking.
Yeah, like what if the rebels actually took some of their robots and actually used that against them as well, but instead they actually make it more cool, more metal, more like freaking and all that shit.
Oh, and also the main protagonist is mecha robot needs to have like a laser cannon right where the penis would go.
I like that.
Oh,
So kind of like Edeon then.
Yes.
yep.
Because that would be more offensive to the Wokies. Like, that's misogynist. Cool. Take my penis
Dude.
laser to the face.
And that's not even going to be the next most powerful weapon. Like, along the line, then the main mech's gonna have a whole have an arsenal big enough to basically trigger World War III.
Well, let's get there, Geek Freak.
Remember, if you make anything that pisses off the Wokies, you're doing it good.
Like,
God
goddamn,
damn.
have you seen Double Zeta Gundam? Like, it's got arsenal for days. That you'd think it was a mecha version of a '90s anti-hero.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But
And it's
that's
also
what I'm
one
actually
of my, it's also
doing.
one of my favorite Gundams too. I add.
Yeah, in fact, that's why I wanted to actually make that's why I want to make that mecha comic. So I could shove it down Gigguk's throat and say, Mecha is still alive, bitch.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
again, when it comes to making comics, remember, whenever you're making your indie project, we have to make sure that it's something that we're passionate about, which of course you already know, but also make sure that it's something that you are going to really stick with till, the end of whenever you
Yeah.
get
And
to the final.
if we're gonna talk about the main mech for our mecha comic, make sure it looks like Double Zeta Gundam, but the Super Double Zeta Gundam, as done by Makoto Kobayashi.
Oh wait.
But-
Mr. Anime. Once we get Explosion Comics, we should do ourselves like nicknames. Like yours could be the leader, Matt could be the mecha one, and I could be the Edge
The
Lord.
Mecha Ace Pilot.
Yeah, the Mecha Ace Pilot, and I could be the Edge Lord, and Dio could be, I don't know, the lewd one.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Very
like that
new.
idea. But here's the thing. I was also thinking, like, it's also going to be in the style of D&D, per se, because of the characters being, like, different races and stuff. I was also thinking of actually having different mechs for different races. But let's say we go for the double Zeta Gundam style for, like, the humans.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, all the human mechas would definitely be like Gundams for sure, man.
Like
But
everything
I'm
I
also
say would be
like,
absolutely lewd. But also,
but
one thing I
yeah,
do want to throw out there. Oh, well. What I was about to say was one thing I also want to throw out there, since we're talking about mecha Gundams and that's like space and stuff. So apparently the the Buzz Lightyear movie that's supposed to be coming out. You probably already heard this, but they're
Not
going to have
interested.
the first gay character, mind you, the 100th gay character, and also one issue that this movie has is it's a movie with space. They're going to space, they got aliens and stuff like that, and yet all the characters are human. Now you look
I
at
haven't
every
bought a
other's.
rare figure yet, there, Maggie. But the only thing I did buy was my Revy Dakimura pillow.
But you look at every other sci-fi space thing, where it's like Star Trek, Farscape, Star Wars, the list goes on. They always have at least one cool, unique alien creature, or creatures with them on their team. Like Farscape and Star Trek had a whole lot. Star Wars, you only had Chewbacca slash Jar Jar Binks, but you also at least had the droids to kind of add to the whole sci-fi alien universe. But Buzz Lightyear's movie just has people and no
What
cool
about
looking
Zurg?
alien. I don't know if he's going to be in the movie.
No, I think he's talking about the Zerg as in the alien race from StarCraft.
I'm not sure. I
Yeah, and
haven't seen that.
also
You have nothing to apologize here, man. I mean, if anything, it's the anti-anime douche weasels that should apologize.
yeah,
But they
exactly.
won't.
And also, I was
I mean,
also thinking, like,
what-
what other types of designs should we like use for, like, the L's, the Oni slash Jojin, the demi humans, and all those others. And also about A Comic Got Kill, it was okay, I guess. I mean, it was actually a huge cop out.
I was actually more thinking of Macross and V with cloven hoof.
I'd say that one could actually be for, like, let's say we do some, like, demonic designs for that one for, like, the Oni slash Jojin type for the Oni slash Jojin race.
When it comes to A Comic Got Kill, I heard that the anime is a hell of a lot different than the manga, because the anime goes on a fucking. Well, they clearly took notes from Game of Thrones, because everyone dies. Meanwhile, in the manga, not everyone dies.
Wait, you're talking about
Yeah.
Attack on Titan?
No, A Comic Got
No,
Kill.
Yeah, A
Oh,
Comic Got
okay.
Kill.
I hate to be that guy, but it's shit like this, alongside the fact that mangas always comes out first, is why I prefer manga over anime. To be honest, like, I know they're equal to you, but honestly, if I just want one telling of the story, and not to be like well, rushed or something, like with the like anime original endings aren't necessarily a bad thing, but they're not accurate to the manga. So,
Yeah, I can understand that there, Shadow.
not to mention the manga is always ahead.
Yeah, and then they actually came out with a freaking sequel called Hinoma Got Crush.
And also, I actually prefer the black and white art style in mangas more. They look pretty sick.
Yeah, not to mention much grittier too, especially if we're talking Berserk and Battle Angel Alita.
Yeah, and also it turns out that I actually had a comment from Akagi Get Kill actually, as like one of my girls, of course, in my Anarchy of Anime. And we also actually have a daughter named Akara as well. So if anybody actually hasn't read the story of it, I'll actually be able to link it to you if you actually might be interested. Also, it is SYOC, meaning send your original characters, if you're actually interested.
Well, this got all silent all of a sudden.
Oh, well, hold on.
Awkward
Who wants to
silence.
see? Who wants to see the latest issue of, DC Superman?
Not me.
Oh,
Yes.
Hey,
I'm
Pass.
glad you all said yes.
No, don't.
There you go.
yeah, we said no, dude. We clearly
I
said
heard you.
no.
I
No,
heard you. You
no,
said
dude.
yes. Please show us the Twitter comic strip. Yes.
God damn it! What part of no means no do you not get?
The
Dude,
no
I heard
part.
you. You said yes.
Wait.
You
Hold
don't have to
on.
keep saying yes.
Jesus.
Dio,
Today's
are
opposite
you
day.
a Bizarro clone of Dio?
Today's opposite day. At least for this
Bullshit.
one moment.
Okay,
I
I
think
saw
you're a
it. I
Bizarro
really freaking
clone.
want to put a freaking hole in my head, just so I can actually freaking dump out all that freaking
I'm not
garbage that
seeing
you
it.
just put in there.
If I may quote Mr. Gumby from Monty Python's sketch, my brain hurts.
Yeah.
Man,
I don't
SJW
even
used to have
want to
that
know
problem
what
all
it
the
is.
time.
In fact, freaking, I actually hope that Big Pinata actually has a good time at Bach Anime. I wish I could actually go out there and actually, freaking support him. But, freaking, all these, like, A, I really don't want to go to California of all places.
Yeah, I think we
B,
should wall off the entire West Coast of the US of A because, good Lord, and have California pay for all that.
yeah,
So we're
and
all in
basically,
favor of. So we're all in favor of California not being a real state, right?
yeah.
I'll be cold and dead and cold and rotting in the ground before I recognize California as a real state.
There's only 49
For me-
states.
For me, whatever happens, happens. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, in fact, I think I know what the reason why is actually, you ever actually see the Jackass joke where Chris Pontius actually dresses up for freaking
Oh yeah,
dresses up as
I remember that like it was yesterday. Keep going,
Yeah.
California.
I think they actually took that to heart. That's just my thought.
Oh my god, they actually took that as a fucking. That was supposed to be a joke, dude. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, freaking the one for for Jackass #2 was when Pontius actually shoots out of the ground and then freaking lands on his head, and then he's actually like holds up a sign reading "Keep out of California." He's like, "Keep out of California." Tell Charlie Daniels if I write a song about this. God is out. He can actually keep the other 49 and 48. It was supposed to be a joke, not to actually be taken seriously.
Yeah, Jackass are a comedy trope. They deal in comedy. They're not supposed to be prophets.
Okay, I'll be real with you guys. I never really cared for reality TV. I'm all about entertainment as by fictional, but Jackass, I'm willing to make this exception to Jackass.
Oh, same here, man. I hate reality TV, but I love me some Jackass.
Hells yeah, because
Yeah, but-
basically you're willing to actually do whatever it takes to actually make us laugh. I mean, have you actually seen some of the jokes they usually do? Oh
What
my
makes it sad,
god.
though, is we can. What makes it sad though is we can never have Jackass again because of the current
about Jackass
fucking day and
Forever?
age.
Yeah, Jackass Forever was pretty good.
I still need to freaking see that.
Oh, I saw it. It was good. Johnny Knoxville and gang still got it.
Oh, basically, they still have it because they're practically they're just comedic
And
in their own right.
they're training a new generation too.
Nice.
Only thing that sucks is a distinct lack of Bam Margera, but considering all the bullshits he's been pulling off, yeah, that's kind of a given.
Yeah, in fact,
y'all can pretty much tell Bam Margera was my favorite jackass because dude was just a bad boy.
Yeah. Oh, also there is even a crossover between Blaze Blue and Akame ga Kill. Huh. It's pretty interesting.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
I noticed that there's a crossover between freaking Blaze Blue and Ruby.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't.
Like,
don't care.
Like, why does it have to be Ruby specifically? Why couldn't it be something else like Guilty Gear?
Oh yeah, Guilty Gear Blaze Blue would be perfect.
Oh hell!
Totally.
What about any characters from SNK like King of Fighters or Samurai Showdown?
Guilty Gear and King of Fighters, I'd be down for that.
Hell, we could have had, if they insist on using the West, they could have used Scorpion Sub-Zero and make like cool anime sprites for both of them.
Oh yeah, dude. Mortal Kombat X Guilty Gear, give it to me, baby.
That would have been cool. They could have used anything else except for Ruby. Like, come on. Really?
Yeah, in fact, it's...
Considering DC has manga for some reason, maybe you could have used Batman or Superman, use them from Injustice.
Or maybe Deathstroke.
Or maybe Arc System Works doing a Justice League fighting game.
You know what? Make it Injustice Anime Edition. Like, make
and
like an Injustice
Superman
anime.
Be the villain, please.
I would prefer Superman not to be a villain again. Like, I get why he's the final boss, but I had enough of evil Superman. Like, that worked. That was like a neat novelty for once, but I am kind of tired of evil Superman at this point. The moment he was like in Arkham, or at least a game made by Rockstar, is the moment. Yeah. Evil Superman is being milked to death.
Yeah,
I do actually agree with.
Evil Homer at this point.
But I was actually thinking, what if like Superman tried to actually becoming good again? Like, he actually had to struggle with his own demons per se, and actually come to grips that he lost Lois. He needs to actually go back to being the old Superman that he once was.
I mean, a Superman redemption arc for Injustice would be neat, but honestly,
I think we're down for that.
But honestly, I would prefer like a Crisis on Infinite Earth type story mode for Injustice 3.
Yeah, in fact, why wouldn't it be Dragon Ball Z? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I wish I could. Dragon Ball Z myself, to be honest. Sorry.
I mean, basically, they're just actually they're milking Toriyama's work to a point that
yeah,
it's like
and Akira Toriyama is a pretty damn good artist. Not gonna lie, I mean, he's one of the main parts of why Chrono Trigger was really good.
I mean, I would have rather had what happened to Dragon Ball Super than these modern comics.
Although, if you want my honest
even
opinion
though it's not saying much
on how Dragon Ball Z should have ended, it really should have ended at the Cell Saga. To be honest,
What's funny is, if I'm not mistaken, or this could be a rumor has it, but apparently Toyama was thinking of ending it at the Cell Saga, but they're like, no, the fans, they want more, so make another one. It's like, okay, fine.
Yeah, they just
But
actually. But also,
As good
guys,
as it is to give, as good
I
as
know
it is
the
to
channel
give the
might be
fans what
interested
they
in
want,
this one.
sometimes you just gotta lay down your foot and say no. I mean, how do you top something? Like, how the hell do you top something like the Cell Saga? You can't,
I mean,
dude.
to be
You
fair,
just fucking can't.
we did get we did get we did get no Vegeta. We did get the whole cool ass fusion thing, so that was pretty awesome. But it does
Yeah,
suck
but
that fucking Gohan became a limp dick little loser because of Chi Chi's bitch ass.
yeah,
And
no,
another series
yeah.
that should
Thanks a lot,
end
Chi. You basically turned Gohan into bitch boy.
in another
Exactly.
series that should have ended after its peak, for lack of a better term, was the MCU. Like, how is people gonna top Endgame? You can't.
Also, since I know that freaking Shadow's actually a fan of isekai stories, you should totally check this one out. This is a good read.
Oh, John De La Rose.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Is it on Amazon?
Basically, I actually crowdfunded this on Indiegogo, so that's how I got this. I don't know if you can find it, but that's not the only comic book that I got. I also got this one as well.
Oh yeah, Vizinger. That's that's the sucky part of being an anime
Indiegogo
fan.
real.
It doesn't matter if you're left or right. It, if you're a fan of anime, there's always going to be an asshole wanting to dunk on you for enjoying Japanese media. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Indiegogo should really open up a store since I unfortunately missed out on a lot of campaigns, most notably the Blade Devil one, which I regret, as well as Common
I'm still
America.
waiting. I'm still waiting hand over foot for that one to come out because basically it said that it was shipping, but I haven't actually got my shipping code yet. Like I said, I'm
Also,
still waiting for it, and I will wait until the ends of the earth just to actually freaking get it because I really want to see RGE's work, and I do want to review it as well.
But seriously though, there should be like at least a store for indie comics.
Yeah, and
also,
why we should actually.
hey, I'm about to go. I gotta, get ready for work stuff. So,
All right, see you, Dio.
yeah. I
it's
think we should
fun.
call it good here.
Oh, it's in here.
Oh, okay, well, I'll
So
just go
Alright.
do mine.
let's actually get
Yeah,
our
okay, okay.
guys out of the way. So,
Alright.
Dia, why
Well,
don't you start us off?
well,
Because
my
you gotta
little
go.
heathens, it was fun, and remember, well, first off, remember that the SJWs are mentally challenged. They are not
Wait, hold
strong,
up.
they're not brave, or anything like that. They are just weak, pathetic, sad losers who would amount to nothing. And to you, you are an anime fan. You are a real anime fan. Individuals like Gee Puke and Mother's Disgrace and Professor Shitaku, Ocean Jizz, all these other losers. They are just grifters who are normies pretending to be fans, and they have no voice nor
Uh,
value.
Mr. A, Big Country's back.
Oh
Okay,
god.
and
But anywho,
yeah,
um say farewell, my little heathens, and remember to let your desires burn brightly.
all right, Shadow.
Wait, what if we traded in outros? Like, we say something else. Also, I put my link in the stream, but yeah. If it's okay if we could trade outros for say, be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes.
That's my line.
Hey, you can take my line. Also, like I said earlier, my link is in the private chat.
Gotcha. Anyway, Matt.
Yeah, like Shimonetta dude once said, if you identify as non-binary, you're not non-binary. You're just mentally retarded. And remember to stick with the shadows because the darkness is always with you.
Perfect. Even though you forgot because
Anyway.
at the end of the day, but I'm willing to let that slide.
Well, anyway, guys, I appreciate you all coming on board and actually dealing with my craziness and all. And I gotta say is just remember these 3 things: respect the waifus and fan service, enjoy your fandoms, enemies freedom, and until the next time we meet again, this is Mr. Enemy 343 saying God, anime, mecha, and big titty waifu fucking speed.